Yeah, we didn't really have a... I think that's mostly American high schools where there's like a big sports culture. Not really a lot of sports culture here for schools. At least not in the school that I went to. In Dutch, we have something called a zesjescultuur. Are you familiar with the term zesjescultuur, Mickey? At least when I was in school, the thing you needed to aim for, because otherwise you were too much of a tryhard, was just enough to pass. If you got like, you know, so the gradation system in the Netherlands is a 1 through 10, and a passing grade would be a 6. You were like, a lot of people were supposed to be like, you know, any more than like a 7 or something would be considered to be a bit too much of a tryhard. It was a weird time. It was a little funky. A C average? I guess that would be the American equivalent. So right, what am I doing again, guys? I don't remember. I was trying to figure out how to do the jelly nuts. We should have enough jelly nuts now, hopefully. My jelly nut processing. Where is my jelly nut processing? I just have one? Yeah, I just have one. That's not ideal. Oh, interesting, Mickey. How do the Dutch get good at track if they don't do sports in school? We do sports in school, but it's not a big focus. Like, we just have, like, you know, gym class and stuff. I didn't know you were Dutch. I can't hear a Dutch accent. I've been dubbed an honorary American by guys in the chat. The true dream. Yeah, sports is very much so an after-school type of thing. We do have zwemdiplomas, sis. Yeah. Zwemdiplomas are the coolest shit, dude. I did play Trombone Champ, and I did play Star Spangled Banner, yes. And then I miss it. You know, like, we gotta make sure we are still out of tune every once in a while in that game. Trombone Champ was amazing. I love playing Trombone Champ. That was so fun. I don't know if I have... Oh, I do have the green ones. Okay. I feel like for a Dutch person, I'm too familiar with the American national anthem. Why am I... Why can't I hum the whole thing? I am trying to do something here, but I don't know how. I need more of these biochambers. Biochamber. Where's my biochamber production? Right over here. Ah, we need pentapods. Pentapods. Gotta pent them all. You pent me in. Okay, wait, no, that could be interpreted weirdly. Pentapods. Gotta get more of the Pokemon. I gotta go abduct some children, chat. Now, I know this is for some people frowned upon, but in this game, it's perfectly normal. Sorry. You know the American Pledge of Allegiance by heart, even though you're British? Really? That's suspicious. You don't know it and you are American? That might be even more suspicious. Are you trying to say you don't wake up every morning and you say the Pledge of Allegiance? That's a yikes, dude. What's up, Mr. Thort? How are you? Hope you're feeling a little better. Yeah, we don't have a Pledge of Allegiance over here. No. There was big drama a couple years ago, Abierto. One of the politicians tried to make teaching the kids the Dutch national anthem mandatory in schools. This was the drama. The entirety of it. There was no more than that. No. It is not mandatory in Dutch schools, I don't think, to learn the anthem. A lot of schools do. It was here every Monday morning. Monday morning? You had a specific time where you had the anthem? No, I don't think it's a bad idea. No. There's like 17 verses or whatever to the Dutch anthem. That goes a bit far. But just the basic one wouldn't be a bad idea. We need a better anthem. We could do an updated version of the anthem. Yeah, I agree. Like, we could keep the same tune, but the lyrics need a little bit of updating. Like, there's literally a sentence in the most commonly known verse that says, "The King of Spain I have always honored." Fuck the King of Spain, bro. Literally who? Literally who? Did I went to go pick up the pentapods for... Give them back. I wanted to go make, Oh, I have them still here. I wanted to go make, these things. I need some nutrients here. I think they're just about to spoil. And then I needed some landfill. I made one! Can I have some more iron plates? There we go. Make another one. Okay. This is gonna help with the amount of processing we're doing over here. Oh, you also have a Texas-specific thingamajig? I forgot about that. So you don't just have the, the Pledge of Allegiance, but you also have like, you know, one of those things for Texas alone. Huge, dude. It was hella dumb. How does the Texas one go? Hell yeah, Texas. Texas was its own country for 12 years. Yeah, but it's been a while, man. Been a little while. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas one and indivisible. Damn. It's pretty strong, too. Deep in the heart of Texas. Okay, I don't think this is necessary, man. I feel like we're just, everything's mold! Everything's mold, dude! Okay, hold up. We gotta set up some filters. Mako mash. And then I need a, are we molding right now? Yeah, we're molding quite hard. My whole base is molding. You mold right now, bro? You sound pretty mold, I'm not gonna lie. Are you mold right now, bro? So jelly goes over here. And then we have a similar thing over here. And this one has to be the white stuff. Nutrients? Do you even mold, bro? Okay, I have a lot of uranium fuel cells now. We should be good. We are gonna fly across the Gleba again. Texas puts their water meters above the ground. Their water meters? What do you mean water meter? I gotta move this up, or move this. This one needs to request that, and then I need to remove any mold that might potentially go out of it. I would like you to have the same filter as that, and I would also like to have a mold grabber here at the end of every belt, because I guess that's what we need. I want to grab only the finest mold. Oh, those things? In the Netherlands, we put those in the meterkast, chat. Are you familiar with the meterkast? I check those things once a year. The water company sends me a message and they're like, yo, check the thing. And I'm like, here's the number. And they're like, perfect, see you next year. And that's how we do it over here. You guys spend more time thinking about water than that? You guys actually actively check your utilities every month? Yours, yeah, mine's automatic too. They just ask like for I don't even know why I need to. They ask, mine's automatic. Why do I even have to supply the number? I don't know. I think it's just to double check the system, you know. Yeah. So those things are above ground in Texas? What's the advantage of putting those things above ground? What if it freezes? Like, they're indoors, right? They don't keep them indoors? Yeah. Shit, water expense, right? When it freezes. Okay, this whole system is a bit of a mess, guys. We gotta think about some of our spoilage. We're starting to have a lot of spoilage, though. I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing. I can't quite tell. It's probably not a bad idea to have a little bit of protection nearby in the form of this. Because this chest over here is going to hold monsters. And I'm a little afraid that the monsters are going to be doing some of their magic. Same over here. I should put one at the end of this thing too, just in case. So does Texas want to still be its own country? Like, what is the vibe here? Why are we separating everything? I don't remember that was like a, what was it? Like a cold spell or something, and all of Texas was fucked. I see. I need a lot more biochambers. So my biochambers are bottlenecked here by all of this crap. So I need some... those. I need some of those. I need some nutrients. I'll just make them manually myself. It seems better. I'm not currently growing any of the minions. Okay. So please give me that. And what else do we need? Oh yeah, we need a little bit of that. And then I can just make them myself. Which is a little bit annoying, but I don't really need that many more. I think what I need to go ahead and do is abduct some more of their... maybe not, maybe we have enough. We need a couple more eggs. I don't really know anything about Texas. Could Texas actually function on its own? That seems like a really dumb move, no? Like, am I losing my mind here? As an ignorant European, this sounds like a really dumb idea, but... that's like, I don't know, Flevoland, which is a province in the Netherlands, deciding to separate. It seems like a dumb play. Just because you could in theory doesn't sound like it's a great plan, but... I don't really know. A lot of us wish they would go try. Alright. You could see Friesland do it. There's like 2,000 people in the entire... Okay, how many people live in Friesland? 650,000. You could see them decide to try. I don't think the Dutch government would allow it. There's about 0% chance. I recently learned that apparently the Netherlands tried to get a little part of Germany after World War II. Apparently we really tried, man. All the surrounding countries got a little piece of land, but apparently the Netherlands did not. Yeah. They tried annexing a little section. They tried just grabbing a little bit. Yeah. They were like, guys, come on, man. Everybody got a little part. I think Krefeld probably would have been included. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then they decided, okay, maybe not. And that was the end of it. We tried to get a part of Belgium again? I mean, I don't know why we would want to do that. Home tonight. Home tonight. Dude, imagine if all of Take TV was also Dutch. The entire StarCraft world turns Dutch. I'm not exactly sure. Can I look this up? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna Google this. There was a little part. The Netherlands did not gain territory for a few reasons, blah, blah, blah. I know there was a little drawing of a section they wanted to have. Yeah. So apparently they wanted to grab a little piece over here, you know? Apparently there were multiple levels to this. We're like, okay, we'll just grab a little chunk over here, and then we're like, okay, let's grab... And then we ended up getting nothing. This was a significant chunk, dude. This is the entirety of the Netherlands. This is a small part of Germany. This is like 50% additional landmass. I had no idea this was a thing. Kinda sick. Maybe done. Texas is 15 times bigger than the Netherlands, has twice the amount of population, it has access to the sea. Oil, agriculture? Alright. I know a lot of people from California and companies and whatnot have been moving to Texas, right?
I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
Thank you very much, ISO has. Why is everybody so aggressive? All I'm trying to do is abduct their children. I just need a couple of those pots. Alright. I should be able to make some more biochambers now. Texas is so big that it can fit 5 Texases? Damn. Did you know Texas is bigger than all of Europe? It's insane. Hey, thank you very much, ISO. 65. A 3-year streak, by the way. Huge. Appreciate it. What happens in the majority of Texas, though? Because it's so fucking big. It's only twice the population of the Netherlands. Anything happening? Is it just, like, what is there? Not a lot. Lots of land. Yeah, I figured. They have lizards? Or lizard people. Even better. Here's all my uranium fuel cells. That should last a while. Alright, I got some of these laser turrets. I think we have everything here that can run for quite a while now. There we go. Okay. Got a feeling that this should run for a long while. Let's just request all of these so we can keep a tab on how many we need. Every single one of these, when they're running, which is only like half the time, lasts for like 3.5 minutes. So this should run for basically the remainder of however long we need Kleba for, right? I hope, maybe? I don't know. I could ship another load if I need to, but... Okay. Are we actually doing stuff? No, I still need the pentapod eggs. I was thinking about that. How do I do the eggs? I need to make these things. With nutrients, water, and regular eggs. Okay. Chad, I need to limit the amount of pentapod eggs that I produce, but I don't know what the best way of doing that would be. Killed him! Good. So I need to set up recyclers. No, not recyclers. I need to set up biochambers. And then what they need is pentapod production. So those require pentapods. As well as nutrients. Okay. So I can set up a similar thing as right about everywhere here, really. Yeah. Okay. I need to set up a requester chest. Oh, I don't have enough requester chests. Okay, we have a load over there. That's good. Blew, blew, blew. Blew, blew. Put the eggs with some fried rice. Not a bad play.
Low hi folks.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Malvarot. So I know I can use logistics to set this up. But I don't know how to use logistics effectively. I found a beautiful blueprint for that exact item, chat. There's a lot of blueprints that do this thing perfectly. I don't think you do logistics. I think you belt them on a closed loop. I found a perfect blueprint. We can give that a shot and see if we like it. If we don't, we can change it. Apparently this is perfection. Is it cheating? I have been a bit of a blueprint enjoyer as of late, haven't I? So supposedly, the idea behind this is that it burns the excess. So apparently you want to kickstart this with just a single one. This will keep an egg preserved as long as you have a supply of spoilage to feed it. It needs 1035 spoilage per hour. If you want to turn off the factory, you could keep one stockpile. Okay, all excess eggs created are burnt in the heating tower, but can be modified so they are sent to your factory to kickstart it when desired. Only put one egg in the biochamber to start it off. So the idea behind this is that it burns the excess. I do need to make a couple of items over here, though, for this to run. The one egg to rule them all. Yeah. One egg to find them, and in the darkness bind them.
Fun fact, the plural of phoenix is actually phoenixes, just like how the plural of matrix is matrices, and the plural of dominatrix is dominatrices. Speaking of dominatrices, Princess Peach and
Okay,
Mario
whoa. Princess Peach. What happened? Thank you very much, Alberto. uh. What's the plural for artoses? Artoses, I think. This section is gonna be mostly temporary. Maybe not. Maybe I'll keep it. I need a wooden chest, apparently. Just one, but I'm lazy. I need some of these instant or constant combinators. This is some nerd shit, chat. I do really love, though, that there is, like... I feel like I'm kind of cheating using blueprints sometimes. I know there's a lot of folks that don't care, and then people that care a little too much. I don't really love using blueprints, but the fact that I look at some of these projects and I'm like, ah, this is gonna be a giant pain in the dick. It is kind of nice to just take somebody else's work. It's kind of, you know, feels good. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel for some of these things, I'm just not gonna enjoy building it myself. So even though it feels like cheating to use other people's work sometimes, if we can, like, outsource the tediousness, I think it's, you know, it is a video game after all.
Low, hi, hope everything all right.
I am doing pretty great, dude. Thank you very much. Solving the core problem for a planet with somebody else's blueprint is a bit cheaty. Eh. The thing is, I know I'm gonna get my numbers wrong, at which point I'm gonna accidentally hatch enemies inside of my base, at which point I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. But maybe it's a bit cheaty. That's the best part. Hey, we're actually low on, whoa, remember we had so much of this shit? What happened? I'm low on crude oil. I'm also low on light oil. Could it be that I just don't have enough, all of these are mostly empty, I guess? I don't remember what the original percentage for this was. Didn't I already loop this together over there, though? No, I don't think I did so. I was going to do so, but then I didn't. Sick. This is some Lowko from the past brilliance right here. Wait, did I do so? I don't remember. I thought I did loop this in already. Oh yeah, I did. Dude, there's no oil. Considering my entire base runs on oil. No, there is oil here. The transition to other energies is going to take some time, chat. Like, this is not something we can just solve in, you know, one playing session. Was this garbage Lowko from the past? Are you... Could have actually been a problem. I hate this Lowko from the past guy. Yeah. This has been here for several hours. I tried to scale up my production, and then I figured I did it right. The most dangerous assumption anybody can make. Can you get tier 3? I think I was there though. I probably chilled for a little bit and wondered if it was gonna come, and then I never double checked whether or not it did. All right. This should bump up the amount of oil quite significantly. And hopefully we get more petroleum gas production, because that's what I'm out of. Wait, was it... What was I out of again? Ah, it's this stuff right over here. Hold up, I just looped it into the wrong thing, didn't I? Are those all connected? Because there's... Yeah, no, they are connected, I think. Yeah, they are connected. I'm still consuming it rather quickly, though. Dude, I need more oil. Is there more oil in my base somewhere? A little bit of oil over here. A little bit of oil. Ooh, a lot of bit of oil over here. I would have to connect the two, though. I would also really like to have more explosions. More cliff explosions, bro. Give me all the cliff explosions. What's happening right now on Volcanus? Volcanus, bring me my stuff! Good. Am I not making the tier 3, I thought I was making the tier 3s over here. No, I'm not. What does it require again to make these? Speed modules. That's actually not even that difficult. Maybe I can start making them. May as well give it a shot. This. And we do that. And then I do need to make speed modules, which I don't know if I'm making. No, I'm not. Isn't that it? Just the Mark 1s, right? Yeah. Okay. Yo!
Hey Lowko, I want to buy my father a watch for his birthday.
Yo!
Any recommendations for a €800 budget?
Woo! Thank you first off for the casual €10 tip. An €800 budget for your dad's watch? That's a big budget. It really depends on what type of watches your dad likes to wear, dude. Like, there's like dressy watches, there's more like casual ones. You can buy some really nice ones for sure. I'm not 100% in the loop with watches as of late, actually, from ones that like came out this year. No, you can't get a Rolex for that amount. Maybe an old lady's Rolex, that would be difficult, but they start quite a bit higher than that. Let's see what people recommend on the internet. Seiko is always good. You can rarely go wrong with Seiko. There's quite a few of them. The Seiko cocktail time watches are really sweet. Those are all well within budget. I always think these are cool. I've never... Oh, more casual, I think? Yo, casual? Casual €15 tip? Sorry, I accidentally canceled the thing.
more casual, I think.
I always think these are really pretty. They look great in person. That whole line is sick. I don't really like the ones with the open heart so much. I think these are cool. Just the classic ones. Something like this is awesome, man. These are 430 euro. This is legit stuff. It's really good. Thank you, Ace, for the insane generosity. There's a lot of really nice ones, though. There's the Alpinist. This is a classic Seiko. I don't really know exactly how much those cost, but they're a little bit cheaper too. These are nice. I always like those. Honestly, anything from Seiko is a banger. People love the Tissot PRX. This is like a very... King Seiko is fantastic. King Seiko is reissues of like older types of watches they used to make, but I think they're more expensive. These are like more classic designs. I do really like them, but I think they're more expensive than 800 euro. Yeah. Some of the Frederic Constant ones are really nice. Bulova, kind of OP. It's become more popular again, man. It's actually kind of interesting. For years, you would see, like, you know, the big fancy rappers in the world wearing these, like, big diamond-encrusted watches. And then, interestingly enough, they're kind of going back to, like, the much smaller, like, old school, like, for example, Cartier watches, which I think is kind of baller, you know? The fact that they're actually wearing these, like, small watches that, you know, the guys used to wear in the 60s, that's kind of on its way back. One that's extremely popular, at, like, the high end for, like, really fancy rappers, is the Cartier Crash. Cartier Crash is, like, impossible to get a hold on. This is what they look like, dude. This is literally what they look like. These are, like, small, delicate watches that are kind of fucked. It's really weird, yeah. I actually saw, I think Kai Cenat had one. Yeah. So Kai, literally the biggest streamer on Twitch, with a diamond-encrusted Cartier Crash. I don't even want to think about how much these cost. How much do you think these cost? Let me try and see if I can find one for sale. Cheapest one I find is 420,000 euro. It's nuts. Oh, here's one for 316. But it's not as nice as this one. Actually insane, dude.
Thank you, Smile.
Yo, Ace, that's nutty, man. Thank you for the casual 40 euro tip. Appreciate that. No, these are not for telling time. No, no. Let me know which one you end up going with, Ace. There's a lot of good options. There's a lot of good options. You could get a house for that? Oh, yeah. Now his limit is 785 euro. Seiko is good. Like, Seiko is genuinely, like, for basically any budget, Seiko is fantastic. I don't really like Tag very much myself, but some people like them. It's the same for like some Breitling watches and stuff, like it's just not really my jam, but... There's there's a lot of actual, like a lot of really nice watch websites that keep track of all the new releases. If you want to look at like some of the newer ones.
I think I understand these watches. If you look at them really drunk and squint your eyes a little bit, they look fairly normal.
Yeah, you're not wrong. There are some weird ones for sure. What's interesting though in watch design, and maybe this is just in fashion or whatever in general, I don't really know, but it's a lot of like 60s designs, a lot of 70s, 80s, like a lot of the old school stuff. This is not really my jam. I don't really like this too much, but it's very popular. I think they're pretty cool. They look normal to you now. This is a new one that Vacheron Constant. This is a very expensive brand. They came out with this. That's the what? That's it's supposed to look like that. I hate it. Okay, so apparently the reason they did this is when apparently like cars, when they first became a thing for rich people, people would drive like this, right? They would like, they have these really large steering wheels and they would have their hands on their wheels. And the idea is that when you have your hand at an angle, you can read the time without needing to turn your head. Now, that's completely unnecessary in 2024. Because the steering wheels are not that big anymore. But it does make it kind of cool. Yeah, you know, there is a little bit of a vibe there. But, fair enough. They make some weird designs. But also, like, on a technological level, there's this new one that I saw some time ago. What is it? IWC, I think? Yes. IWC Eternal Calendar. So this thing will tell you the time, the date, the month, the day of the week, everything that you could ever need, the moon phase. They call it an eternal calendar because assuming you keep the watch wound, it will run perfectly for 400 years. So think about that, right? Like, so obviously having an hour hand, a minute hand, and then a seconds hand. Okay, we can kind of understand that that is technologically, like having the watch movement, figure that sort of thing out is hard. Adding a day and then also a month to that is really fucking hard. However, if you want to add a year to it, what about leap years? How do you tell a mechanical movement to add leap years? And then furthermore, every 100 years that go by, we get an extra day again, because otherwise the calendar goes out of whack. The only problem with this is that if once upon a time in the European Union or whatever, we decide that we're no longer doing any of the time changing and stuff, it could become a bit of a mess. This is some proper high-end engineering, like genuinely very, very hard. Also very expensive. Leap centuries can be accounted for? Well, I mean, you would have to first off be alive in 2100. How do you confirm that it takes leap years into account? Yeah, that's a bit lame, right? You will probably not be able to confirm that the thing you spent all that money on a century ago would actually work. You just have to believe that it does. It's been tested. And, you know, yeah, it's kind of hard. A lot of the shit, though, is extremely difficult. Like, this is the type of stuff that's going on in the back of watches. Like, there's a lot of brands that focus a lot on... This is a YouTube video by any chance? Let me see. There's a lot of watch brands that focus specific attention on hiding the movement. So, like, they don't want to show you any of the movement. But then there's also a bunch of watch brands out there that spend a fuck ton of time trying to get you to see the movement. Like, they want the movement to be as pretty as possible. So this is on the back side of the watch. There's basically like a glass window on the back of the watch. And most of this shit is handmade. So it takes a very long time for this sort of thing to run, because obviously there's no battery in there. It's just mechanical. To have actual, like, you know, complete working, it's the engineering required for the super high-end stuff is nutty. Like, most of the stuff obviously comes from a factory belt, but for brands like this, like, if you have one guy being able to produce one watch every 2 years, like, it gets very expensive. Unnecessarily so, because your phone will literally tell you better time. But there is definitely, there's a certain art, you know? Like, rich people apparently need hobbies too. But, yeah. It's called a caseback. They call it the caseback. So the caseback would be transparent in that case. That watch is prettier than your phone? Yeah, well, those watches are very expensive too, so yeah. No. I've been loving this watch, guys. No one ever did one. Like, has anybody ever... It's called an... Like, it's called an Apple Watch? Very boring. But very nice. Very useful. You have that one too? Holy shit. Let's go, dude. Can you eat it? Nope. Okay, fine. That's impressive engineering too. Yeah. You have an Apfel watch? Outside of a wedding band, is there a piece of jewelry a man is more likely to wear than a watch? Yeah. I mean, you can wear whatever, right? But most guys will only wear a watch, I guess. You like wearing your Prince Albert? I don't think that's very common, man. Not as common as you make it, Robba. You've not worn your Apple Watch since you got a Speedy? Speedmaster's awesome. You have a ring called a wedding ring? Let me see. Are we done with this? Are we good? Is everything up? I think we're good, right? You're Prince Albert. Commitment. God, the fact that people actually get stuff like that blows my mind, man. Oh. Ah, shit, we're out of coal. We're out of coal on Novice. I'm not there, man. Oh, we have coal. We have coal. There's coal nearby. Everybody calm down. There's a giant coal vein right over here. Saved? Kinda. Okay. If the minions could please go and bring this in, that would be awesome. I'm gonna have to run a conveyor belt that goes all the way over here. We'll run it perpendicular to that one, I guess. Big word. Perpendicular. Big word of the day. I gotta use big words so I sound smart sometimes. No, most people, you'll find most people don't really talk about Prince Albert piercings very much, Ariarto. Maybe you're new to human society, but it's not really something commonly discussed. Maybe a common discussion in Twitch chat, though. So, you know, like, you're kind of... Yeah, write that down. Write that down. It's important. Human society is quite complex and sometimes confusing. Yeah, no, that's generally frowned upon. Grandma, want to see my prince out? Like, that is not really something people normally do, Ramble. Even though you were very proud of it. I know you were very proud of it. That's one of the most cursed things I've seen. You only arrived yeah, you arrived recently on planet Earth. Right. It happens. Yo! Team Mac! Team McIntyre, thank you very much for the raid! I appreciate that very much. Welcome. Were you playing Factorio as well? Your title is offensive to me? Gleba kinda sucks? Man. Some people hate the truth.